Konnichiwa. Welcome back to Limbo of the Lost. We are now entering into what I believe is going to be the longest level, so probably not going to be all of it in this one video, and also the only one, according to Mandalore Gaming, that has a plot. So I'm excited to jump into it, so let's do that. Os. Here we are, in the wonderful world of Darkmere. Shall we proceed? Hey, Worry Miser.
At last I find you. A piece of this from me. From a friend of yours, and he's very, very worried about you, and I'm a little bit worried myself about being worried about your friend, being worried about you, being worried about this, and I want you to take it so I don't have to worry no more.
Ooh,
I've been
thank
quoting
you.
that.
Who?
I've been quoting it this whole time, and now it's finally happened. Yay. Worry no more!
Soul Taker! Soul Taker!
Right. You have the voice of a little girl and the
Now,
face of a...
What was all that about?
I don't know. It wouldn't let me save it for some weird reason. Alright, so that girl just now had the face of like a grown woman, but had the voice of a little girl.
A poor, unfortunate soul.
Poor sod. What do you got on you that I could grab? Doesn't look like I could do much. Is that it? I could just... Boo! Oh well. Sorry about that, Worry Miser. I guess I just enter into town. A curfew is now in place in the lost town of Darkmere. Cool. This is different. Okay.
Ah, bless me, a stranger here in Darkmere. Well, now that is a rare thing. A rare thing indeed. And it seems to me, stranger, that you've got yourself into a spot of bother.
Bother? What do you mean? I had nothing to do with that.
Ah, for sure. But who'll believe you, hmm?
But
Now, with the price of a dram, that'll be a coin in my tin to you. I could perhaps be of help.
well, yes, but well,
He gave me 3 old coins. Am I supposed to give it to him?
I live in a world of darkness, as I'm sure you can tell. My world is a world of shadows, but sometimes shadows can reveal much. For 1 coin, I will tell you only this. A golden chain and hands unseen will help you find your taker.
so tell me, why is this place known as Darkmere?
Goodness gracious. Alright, fine.
Tell me, stranger, have you not just come from the black waters below?
Well, yes, but
I'm afraid that you still wear the cologne of vigilance. The stench of those putrid waters will hang upon you for some time to come. But in answer to your question, this hamlet, this town, this would-be home of ours, was named in honor of that dark and malevolent mare that lies below and above which the very foundations of this place were laid. Thus, Darkmere.
now that was proper acting. Would you mind answering one more question?
I can but try.
Yes, you want me to drop coin into your bowl. Gotcha, gotcha. Very well, sir. Very well. There you go.
How is it that we have a constant snowfall, and yet there's no chill in the air?
The dry snow began to fall almost as soon as the taker claimed its first victim. That seems a long time ago now. This once thriving haven for us lost souls is but a shadow of its former self.
Taker? Who's the taker?
A soul taker, a shadow child born of the four dark generals. For one reason or another, it has been summoned to Darkmere. It preys on the very souls of those who dwell here, but this soul taker cannot roam freely. It is a slave to the callers and must do their bidding.
Yarr.
So, who summoned this soul taker?
Nobody knows, and many dare not speak of it.
Has no one ever tried to catch this thing?
Young man, understand this. The soul taker is the worst kind of fiend. It thrives on darkness and shadow, moving in silence, taking the form of either brick or bush, and never seen nor heard until the last.
But surely somebody did.
The mayor does nothing. The jailer is as good as hopeless, and the council is made up of fools and deliberators. Ah, but if this creature could be unveiled, the fear that it feeds on would fade, and then at last, all will be well in Darkmere again.
Well, I don't know about you, but I have a sneaky feeling that we are going hunting.
Yep, we actually have a plot. That's pretty cool, huh? Alright, let's continue forth, my dear fellow. Inn of Sin, huh? I've heard about this place.
The door is open.
Evening,
Hey.
sir. Care for a drink? It's on the house for strangers, if you know what I mean.
No, not for me, thank you. I'd like to keep a clear head.
You sure now, sir? It's all good, strong stuff.
No. But thank you anyway. There's only one spirit I want at the moment.
Well, if you change your mind later, you know where I am.
So I got a question. How come Briggs all of a sudden has like horrible like voicing going on? There's gotta be like something for this room, right? Otherwise, why would I need to go here if there's like nothing here to look at? Oh, here we go.
I say, you there, stranger? Why don't you join me?
Sure, dude.
I'm very worried about him, you know. You see, he's just not himself of late. I can't put me finger on it, but there is something decidedly odd about him.
Something odd? Something odd about who?
Why, the mayor, of course. You see, I've been with him for such a time. Now, I could swear I knew his every foible. But just of late, well...
His every foible.
There he is. That's him. He's the soul taker.
No, I am not, you 30-year-old little girl. Somewhere in the depths of the Darkmere prison. Okay.
You do realize, of course, that I'm innocent. I've only just arrived in Darkmere. How could I possibly be this soul taker creature?
Tin cup, huh? So, go ahead and take whatever I can out of here. Maybe I could use something out of here to break out.
Interesting. I can't take that.
Why have that there if I can't do anything with it? Huh, sir? Sir, mister? Ah. I have this.
Sorry. There's nothing happening. It's locked.
No kidding. This maybe?
Sorry. There's nothing happening.
How about this rusty
Sorry.
knife?
There's nothing happening.
How about bolt cutters?
Sorry. There's nothing happening.
How about this thing I just picked up? What?
Oh, so you're ready for your last meal, are you? Well, there you go then.
How dare you, sir, to even offer such filth?
What a laugh from this guy. So I got this, now what?
It's locked.
Okay. Oh. Metal pot, huh? How long have I had this?
Sorry. There's nothing happening.
Before I look at it, I'm gonna save it, because whenever I look at something, it likes to freeze up on me. I am not in the mood for all this hullabaloo. Alright. The metal pot holds your last supper. As putrid and disgusting as it looks, this is nothing compared to the odor. Even if an undead zombie would not touch this. So what do? Eat it?
Sorry. There's nothing happening. Sorry. 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 There's nothing happening. Sorry. There's nothing happening.
Okay, so what do I do with it? Do I slip it up with this?
There's nothing happening. Sorry. There's nothing happening. Sorry. There's nothing happening.
Look, all Mandalore did at this part was show him hitting the thing, and then he was out. So how?
Sorry. There's nothing happening.
Ah, because crunchies and squirmies I smell.
Arak, it's you.
Arak it is. And once again, you're all locked up. This is a bad thing.
Yes, I know. Can you help?
Ah, with wrigglies and crunchies and squirmies inside. Perhaps Arak might be finding such helpfulness in other places.
Oh,
Here you go, sir.
Ah, now I go, all filled up. But soon I will send some helpfulness.
thank you, Arak.
Ah, no need for thankfuls. It's a gift.
For thankfuls. Time passes. Oh, this is great so far. I like this chapter. This chapter is awesome.
This is an order for your release, signed by the mayor. It seems that you have friends in high places.
Friends in high places? What friends?
Mr. Onegus, no less, the mayor's own advisor. Seems he persuaded his worship that you are a fine and respectable person. More a returner of souls than a taker, he says. So, you're free to go.
Excellent.
But first, I'm gonna escort you to the mayor's chambers, where his worship wishes a private word in your shall lie. After you, Mr. Detective.
Detective? Why am I a detective?
Is it me? Or did one of the mayor's eyes just sink lower than the other?
Yeah, it's called a wood eye.
Come in. It seems we have done you a great injustice, my good fellow. My dear friend and trusted advisor, Onegus here, tells me that you once found and returned his own soul intact. Is this true?
It is, your worship.
Onegus also tells me that you are a great solver of puzzles, a master of the enigma, and a finder of solutions. Is this also true?
Not really. I guessed
Well,
my way through it, but yeah.
it is that, sir, your worship. I've seen it with my own eyes, and I've heard it with my own ears. A bit of a detective, I believe you might be calling him.
In that case, Captain Briggs, I hereby bestow upon you the title Detective of Darkmere.
Yes, but well, you see, I...
A grand title, your worship. And what about a nice badge to go with it? And perhaps a map so that the young fella might find his way around without too much fuss. Oh, and he'll need a notepad and a pen to list all those clues now, won't he?
Well, I...
Excellent thinking, Onegos. Now, go, detective. You have the freedom of Darkmere. Solve these crimes and let the good folk rest easy.
Well, I'm not really sure if I can. You see...
Unless, of course, you would rather return to your cell. That can be arranged quite easily.
Mr. Briggs, sir, there's been another one. It be the deputy mayor. He's been found behind the jail. His soul has been taken.
Well, Detective Briggs, what are you waiting for? Your first case awaits, and there is no time to waste. Now go, and go quickly.
Ah, well, it's always nice to know we have a choice in these matters. Don't you think?
Sure. You think I have a choice in playing this?
Interesting.
Why is the snow not cold? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that was another episode of Limbo of the Lost. In this video, I just want to kind of establish residency in Darkmere and all that. And then I figured in the next video I could kind of capture the whole being Detective Briggs and all that. I remember seeing this in Mandalore Gaming's video. Anyway, I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I'm playing it. This chapter so far is a lot of fun to play. And if you're enjoying this as much as I'm playing it, I look forward to playing more for you in the future. And as always, I am Darren the Shiba. And remember, Ijime, Dame, Zentai, Sayonara.
Forget reality. Surrender to your darkest dreams.
Konnichiwa. Welcome back to Limbo of the Lost. Now, Tallpat has told me that I have forgotten something towards the beginning, and to that I say thanks, because Mandalore didn't even mention that, so I didn't even think to. But anyway, that being said, on my off time, I went back there, and let's just pick it up from there. So let's do that. Os. So here he is. I went back here to the beginning, although the guy's not here anymore. But he left behind this, a metal chain. Shall we have a look?
Interesting.
So here it is, the metal chain. I like metal, if you know me. Where's the metal chain at? I know I picked it up. Oh, I did not. Okay. Here we go. Now it should be in my inventory. Please forgive me. I thought I picked it up and I didn't. Alright. A metal chain. Looks familiar. But for the life of me, I cannot remember where. Now, where have I seen a chain like this? So, I think this is him reading this out loud and then him thinking? I don't know. It's very odd, but let's continue. Now, here's like something that I found that was cool when I was playing this, and that is... And as Mandalore has mentioned, this part of the level is so big that it has its own map. Let me show you. Pretty cool, huh? It's just a map. And it's got sections that you could go to. Now, Cutter's Alley is where the beginning is. And stables. I think... Is this where we were? Yeah, okay. Footy prints. Alright, time to put my detective skills into look. Mandalore said to pay close attention to this, and we shall. So far, we've been to the town square, and we have been to the Inn of Sin. The blacksmiths, the town hall, the pie shop, the abattoir, mystics, society hall, prison, etc. So we gotta look at these, mark each one of these off. We gotta reveal the truth. This is interesting. I like this whole idea. Why is it cold, not snow, or snow, not cold? That's like a legit thing. I guess I had to write down. All right, let's look.
Interesting.
Some footy prints. Is there anything I can do with these? They've got, it looks like a very distinct marking on them. And over here, we got a door. Close-up of symbol.
Interesting.
Okay. What do I do with this? Doesn't look like I have anything I could really do with that at the moment. Well, that's neat. On we go then. Let's take a look at the victim at hand here.
A poor, unfortunate soul.
I gotta say, you guys have like a thing with like the style of hat Slash wears, huh? So you don't have like anything in your hands, anything I could do about this? I mean, other than it's obviously them getting their souls like just snatched up from them. Let's take a look and see what we got here. The bric-a-brac shop. Yeah, I like going to the old bric-a-bracs. Hi there. Oh, I know this part.
Can I help you, miss?
Actually, it's Mr., not Miss.
What? You can't be my sister. I haven't even got a sister.
No, not sister. Mister. I'm a man.
Tan, you say? That's never a tan. It's more like a beard.
Hello, I say. Hello, I say. Do you have any and some charcoal?
What'd you say?
So we're gonna go.
Caper in a darker hole? Still looks like a beard to me. Anyway, what is it you're after, miss?
I think I'll just take a look round.
Why don't you have a look around here? You might see something you like.
Alright, thank you. How adorable. She just looks like someone's little old granny that's here. Charcoal and rubbing paper. That's what we asked her for. Alright, let's just go ahead and grab it.
Hello? Excuse me? Hello? I say, madam? Hello? I say, madam? Hello? I say, madam? Oh, what is the point? I'll just take the damn things and be done with it.
Okay, don't look to me. I'm just here for the ride, man.
Interesting.
I think I've got an idea of what to do next. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and leave. And we'll go back to the stables. I like this. This is neat. And I think what I'm supposed to do now, let me consort the notebook. Alright, the bric-a-brac shop has been X'd out. So far we're getting things marked off, so that's good. So what I'm gonna do, I think, is what this is
interesting.
This is speculation and guesswork, but I'm guessing we're supposed to use this, and well, I'll be. It actually worked. I was not expecting that to work. Alright, and now we have this. An etching of that strange symbol on the door to the stables. I wonder what it means. It's also the same as the footprints. Can I look at them or what?
Interesting.
So we got that, and oh, I can't look at this. Anyway, it's the same markings, is what I'm saying. Now, I think that's all we can do for here for now. Cobbler. See, as we're doing this, more and more of these are getting unlocked, and that's kind of cool. So off to the cobbler then. This is fun, man. This is a fun level. Alright, let's go in here and see what's up. Can I go in? Alright, there we go.
Good day to you, sir. How may I be of service?
I was wondering, do you make the shoes for all of the people of Darkmere?
Each and every one, sir. Leastwise, all those who deserve them. All individual designs and all my own work. I pride myself on the fact that I can recall every pair of boots, shoes, and sandals alike.
You look like
and
a potato.
I've never had a pair returned, sir.
Well, in that case, you could be of help.
Okay, I'm just gonna look at the camera and cross my arms. Okay. Okay, sir, what can you tell me about the marking of this here paper? It was on a door, and it was also on the footy prints.
There's nothing happening.
Tell me,
Alright.
have you ever made any boots or shoes with this sign on the heel?
Oh yes, I remember these all right. 4 pairs I had to make. All different sizes, and all with that odd sign on the heel. Must be the secret lodge. That's what I reckon.
A secret lodge? Which secret lodge?
Well, I don't know, do I? It's supposed to be a secret.
Interesting.
Well, can you remember who ordered them?
Well now, that's where it all gets interesting, see? The order itself was actually handed to the old blind fellow who cages at the end of Entry Road. He, in turn, was told to give the order to one of the street urchins, who then brought it to me. A strange thing, though. When the urchin brought the order to the shop, it felt as if he had somebody with him. I swear I could hear them breathing, but the lad was alone, all but his shadow.
Ah, so the old blind man had no idea who'd handed him the order for the boots.
No, sir. All he could say for sure was that whoever it was had the smell of death and the smell of the paddock about him.
Interesting.
Oh, thank you, sir. You've been a lot of help. Oh, hello there.
Detective? I say, detective, we found another one.
We'll find another one.
Can you hear me? Who's responsible for these terrible things?
Well, it'll be that old soul taker, I figure.
Ah, well, that's that solved then.
Oh, I just picked up whatever was on the floor there. So sometimes he picks them up and then other times he doesn't? Is that what's going on? Alright, so... Cobbler... Stables... Do I go back to the stables? Oh, I do! Okay, there's a thing here. Let's pick it up. Alright, and we'll pick the chance of whatever this up to. Horses for courses, my boy. Horses for courses. I'm gonna do a save real quick. Alright, so what do I have? We have a parchment. Parchment reads, neither shadow or might nor shadow of day would dare face a light lest fade away. And then we have a cane. Can I put the two together? A hollow wooden cane that belongs to the blind beggar. It was attached to his begging notice. And then an orb.
Sorry. Nothing.
What is some of this stuff? A plain solid glass ball that reflects the the world around it.
Sorry. There's nothing happening.
And then here we have a pouch. A small pouch made of leather, and it is empty. Oh, that's a bummer. And strands of hay. Strands of hay that are dry and have smell of fields about them. Strange as I have seen no fields. Doesn't look like I could get in here yet, right? This is probably still locked. I've been feeling this has something to do with something has to do with the Soul Taker, because it's the same footprints, it's the same symbol. They got this big old chain on there. Cobbler, stables, town square, bric-a-brac, blacksmith. I haven't been here yet. I haven't been here yet. Oh yeah, this is where we last were. Okay.
A poor, unfortunate soul.
Yep, this is him, the blind beggar. He doesn't have his helmet on anymore. That's a shame. Sorry, dude. How would you like to have your cane back?
Sorry. There's nothing happening.
Anyway, let's see what we got going on here. Ooh. What does this symbol mean? So we got that. Who are the Secret Society? We got the Innocent marked off. We got the Cobblers and the bric-a-brac and the town square. Looks like blacksmith is next on our list, which is where we are now. Shall we go? Hey, we talk then. Can I go in? Hey, it's the girl.
Hello there. I wonder, may I have a word with you?
What do you want here, stranger? I have nothing to say to you, nor any of your secret friends.
What do you mean, secret friends?
You all think I don't know what's going on, but I see. I see all even with me burnt out eyes. Oh yes, I see all. Now be gone from this place, and take your dark secrets with you.
But I don't understand. I have no secrets nor secret friends. I'm just trying to stop the Soul Taker and put an end to this horror.
It's true, Father. He is no Soul Taker. The mayor himself asked him for his help.
The mayor? What mayor have we now? He hides away in his chambers. Rarely do we see him, and when he is to be seen, why, he covers up like some frightened leper. The mayor has changed, I tell you, and not for the better.
You said that you see all. What exactly did you mean by that?
Perhaps you'd better be off. Talk to those two brothers. As thick as thieves they are, and as bad as vipers pit.
Which two brothers?
The Scourge brothers, of course, Danny and Billy. They keep the stable down away, and an old abattoir to boot. Now go, I've had me fill of you.
Well, anyway, thanks for your time. It was a big help.
Interesting.
Yeah, thanks for your time. It was a big help.
A big help. Well, at least I think it was.
Alright, I was gonna see if there was anything in the shop I could get, but it looks like I'm done with there anyway, so. Let's see. So the abattoir is what they said to go next. Talk to Billy and Tammy, or whatever their names were. Where's the abattoir at? Ah, the abattoir. Hello, anyone home at the abattoir?
I need a key. It's locked.
How am I supposed to get in if there's no brothers here? I thought I was supposed to get in and talk to the Scourge brothers. Billy and Willie or whatever. Hey. What gives?
I need a key. It's locked.
Well, I see that. Well, I can't get into the abattoir or whatever because it's locked. There's other places I can still look at, though. So maybe I can go back there somehow. This game is very befuddling, I gotta say. I'm enjoying my time with it, but it is confusing. Okay, so nothing at the abattoir. Cobbler. Bric-a-brac. Sin. Town hall. All these things are still... Darkmere prison, huh? Okay. Konnichiwa. Welcome back to Limbo of the Lost. So I got a lot of help from Top Hat, and just make sure to look at the map, make sure things are being opened up, and I should be able to progress from there. With that being said, let's dive back into this nightmare. Os. mean nightmare in the sense of, you know. Anyway, let's take a look at the old map, why don't we? Let's see what has opened up. Cobbler, stables, Town Square, bric-a-brac, pie shop. I'm all about them pies, I am. Oi! What you got in the ways of pies? Hello there.
I'm my lord a customer. Well now, what can I do for you, sir?
I'm not really sure. What sort of pies do you have?
Well, they're just pies, sir.
Yes, but what sort of pies?
Meat pies, sir, and of the best quality, I can assure you.
Well, I'm sure, but what type of meat?
Well, it's just meat, sir.
Just meat, you say? Let me ask you. Do you sell many pies? You know, I have a feeling I know the answer to this one.
Well, no, sir, not as such. Fact is, I've never sold so much as one. Be honest, I can't even give them away.
You mean you can't even give them away?
Well, sir, every morning I set out my good and wholesome pies at the foot of the mayor's statue, just in case any poor lost soul should feel mite peckish. Strange, though. Nobody ever takes one, so every afternoon I'll bring them all back into the shop and put them on display.
So, when did you actually make these pies?
Well, that would have been when I first got here, you see. I seem to remember acquiring some meat from the old abattoir and making up a fresh batch. Mind you, how long ago that was I couldn't say. Not much call to keep track of time round here, really. I mean, it's not like we're ever likely to go anywhere else, now is it? Hang on a minute, you must be that detective fella. So, have you caught it yet? The taker, I mean.
No, not yet. But I am working on it.
Then may I offer some words of advice that may or may not be of help to you?
Well, yes. Please do.
Who do you know that likes to collect things, eh? There are those who aspire towards the ultimate goal, 7 from Limbo for 1 living soul. Now, I think it's best that you get on. You still have a soul taker to catch.
Yes, of course, and thank you, madam. What a charming lady. And so helpful.
Interesting.
I think it's funny that we're gonna talk about her right in front of her, as even though she's like still like just right there. Sir, I say sir. Oh, I was expecting like to come out and then like the deputy would be out here waiting for me. We have another one. Alright, well that was the pie shop. Inn of Sin, I've already been there. Town Hall. The Registra. Darkbeard Prison. That one's locked still. I mean, last time I went to the abattoir, there was nothing going on there. Blacksmith. Cutter's Alley. I mean, I guess we could check out the abattoir, but I don't think there's anything really left there to look at. It won't let me in yet.
I need a key. It's locked.
So maybe there's something I'm supposed to do at the stable. Let's take a look at them old stables, why don't we? Alright, nothing left here.
I need a key. It's locked.
I mean, I would ask the blacksmith if he could make me keys for these doors. Bric-a-brac shop. Let's try the dead end. Oh, wait. pawn shop. I didn't even see that. Alright, let's check that out. It's Onegus' place.
He's not about. Urgent business with the mayor. Perhaps I could be of service, Mr. Detective.
No, thank you. I'm just looking.
Scourge is the name. Danny Scourge. Maybe you've heard of me. And my brother Billy.
Ah, Scourge. Now, you would be the brothers that own the abattoir and the stables, I believe. Neither of which are open, I've noticed.
Well, there ain't much call for good quality meat round here. We just use it for storage nowadays. And the odd old knees up, you know what I mean. Oh dear.
So tell me, Mr. Scourge, do you or your brother ever let out the abattoir or stable to anybody? For storage purposes, I mean, of course.
Oh, God, blimey, nearly had me lungs up then. Well, I wouldn't know about that. My big brother takes care of all that sort of thing. I just sort of help him out here and there. Know what I mean? In fact, he says that I'm, oh yeah, an integral part of the business, and says that what I don't know can't cause me no harm.
And I'm sure he's right. So where is your brother today?
He has urgent business with the mayor.
Ah, I see. It must be very important business indeed. So, how come you're not there?
Well, someone's got to keep an eye on this place, ain't they? I mean, you never know who might come in.
Yes, of course. Well, I must bid you good day, Mr. Scourge, and thank you for your time.
My pleasure, Mr. Detective. Now, you sure nothing takes your fancy before you go?
Well, not just at the moment, Mr. Scourge, but perhaps another time.
Interesting.
My only thing is Onegus his brother? Is his name Billy Onegus? Well, I mean, no. It's Scourge,
Whoa.
but... Oh, yeah, I remember this now. This is the one that rips off, the Oblivion thing. Let's take a look at this.
I can't take that.
Why not? There we go. There is more than one way in.
Well, either she can't spell, or she's trying to tell us something.
I think it has something to do with the inn. I know there's like a secret way to get inside the thing. And you gotta stand at just the right spot.
It's locked.
Anyway. Let's go talk. They said they're gonna be at the mayor. At the Inn of Sin here.
It's locked. It's locked.
Oh, I thought that was gonna like reference something to do with the inn, but maybe not. Okay. Well, then, if that's the case, then shall we just go ahead and say what's opened up? The mayor's statue.
Interesting.
Alright, here's the mayor's statue. He's got a hand of justice that I can't do anything with. He's wearing Slash's hat. I mean, what's with the developer really liking... I mean, I like Slash's hat too. Slash is freaking awesome, but when everybody in your town is wearing the same hat, I gotta kind of wonder. I meant to go back to the map. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. Worry Miser.
How many more, I wonder? For an age, it seems that this has been going on. One after another they disappear. Souls taken, bodies taken. I cross them off my list, but no explanation. Where do they go, I ask? No, I dare not ask. For each time I do, I am told that it's just my job to keep a register, not to ask silly questions. Who is she anyway to talk to me in such a manner?
Oh, bless. I think we'd better leave him to it, don't you?
Interesting.
No, I would rather ask him some questions. I am a detective after all. I feel like that's part of my civic duty. To ask questions to people that don't want questions were asked. But being a detective, I gotta know what's going on here. Blacksmiths, Cutter's Alley, Bric-a-Brac, Pie Shop, Town Square, Pawn Shop, Stables, Cobbler, Abattoir. All these are still closed off. Let's try the dead end. Maybe we could do something. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay.
Sorry, there's nothing happening.
You'd think old Briggs here would be able to see that there's like the same pattern there. Just a thought. Prison. Trying to figure out where I would talk to the mayor again. So I got the Abattoir, the Mystics, the Society Hall, Stables, Dead End, and question marks. What about Town Hall? Have I? No, I have not been here yet. Okay. Oh yeah, I came here to talk to the mayor, and the game crashed. That's right. Alright. Well, let's go talk to the mayor then, since we're here. Seems like we're in for a big injustice, my good fellow. Oh, you're not the mayor.
Your business here, sir.
I'd like to speak to the mayor.
His worship is very busy and may not be disturbed.
Ah, but I'm here on official business concerning the very capture of the Soul Taker. I must talk with the mayor and inform him of my progress thus far.
See a goblin thing?
Well, I don't have a real suspect yet, but what I do have is a theory.
Oh, a theory, eh? Well, tell me more, my lad.
Well, sir, I believe this to be the work of more than one person. In fact, I would go so far as to say a group of people. 4 at the very least.
What? What's that you say? A cult? Well, nip it in the bud, man.
Well, I didn't exactly say cult.
Find the ringleaders, and the rest will come crawling from the woodwork. Well, off you go, detective. No time like the present. No time to lose.
Interesting.
Well, thank you, Mayor. I appreciate it. I'm going to save it real quick. D. Briggs. Anything over here I should be wary of? Doing some pixel hunting I am. Where'd the goblin go? Anyway, I guess he's gone. Alright. pick any of that up. My mouse disappears when I mouse over the fire there. That's weird. You never know when pixel hunting is gonna become like something you might be of interest in. Alright, I'm not taking any chances. I'm saving it. Your soul capture has been, or your soul taker has been captured. Your mare has been restored. Anything opened up? Society Hall and Hospice. That's new. Let's try it out. Whoa, that's that guy's had 2 heads there.
Excuse us, Mr. Detective. We're sorry to bother you.
Especially as you are obviously...
In mid-sleuth?
It's just that we thought it was best to...
Introduce ourselves, you know.
Make you aware of who we are and what it is we do.
For these poor unfortunate individuals, Mr. and Mrs. Dogood at your service.
Now look, monsters I can cope with. Demons I can handle. Savage, red-eyed hell dogs, bring 'em on. But bloody do-gooders, well, that's all I need. Let's get back to sleuthing, shall we? Well, it was nice to meet you both, but I really must get on.
Absolutely, Detective. Off you go.
And don't worry about him. We'll take good care of him.
I actually kind of like them, though. They're 2 people put into one thing. What was the point of me going there, then? Well, at this point, really, it's just pulling... Oh. What's up?
Oh, hello there.
Father wants to talk to you. He said he has something to tell you.
Okay then, let's go and see him. Ah, but first tell me, was it you who threw the snowball with the message inside?
My father wrote the message, but I made the snowball and I got you with the first shot.
Well, come on then, let's go and see your father.
What's up, sir?
According to my young friend here, you have something you'd like to tell me.
I will not say much. For those that do, it seems they soon lose their souls. At the end of this lane, out of sight of the eye, there is an unbeaten track. Find and walk this path. There you will meet good and sound advice.
Thank you, sir. I do appreciate your time.
Now go. Time is running out for you and for the very soul of Darkmere.
A lot of sounds going on here. Alright, so I guess onward. Let's see if there's anything that's opened up. Blacksmith, stables, collar. Mystic Cottage. Oh, I know who this is. Even darkness looms in this place. Well, in we go then.
Entrez-vous, Monsieur Detective?
So, how did you know that it would be me at the door?
Monsieur, am I not a mystic? Am I not most formidable at my job?
Well, I hope so. You see, I was told that you could help me, but of course, you already knew that, didn't you? Yeah. So, can you help me find the Soul Taker?
Mon Dieu, s'il vous plaît, monsieur. Do not say those 2 words within this house. Shadows may seek even this place.
Mon Dieu, right. Oh my gosh.
Hey, come on. Give her a chance at least. So, what is it that you see?
I don't get this part, but
Monsieur Detective, I shall tell you, but only once. Look again at the wall. You may progress further, left, right, and center, then on to the truth.
Yes, but which wall?
That is all I have for you, monsieur. Bonne chance and adieu.
Merci, madame. You have been most helpful. Au revoir.
Interesting.
Boy, Mr. Charming over here. Swoop the girl right off her feet with your French. And actually speak it better than he does, or than she does.
Detective, I say, detective, we found another one. It's Mrs. Hudson. She must have been caught unawares while setting out her pies. Of all the folk in Darkmere, it had to be poor Mrs. Hudson.
Oh no, not Mrs. Hudson. Oh look, the do-gooders
Top
are here
deputy
too.
dog, Mr. Briggs. I tell you, I never seen nothing like this in all my years in this here Darkmere.
Is this exactly how you found the body?
Yes, sir. Ain't touched nothing, sir.
A cork. Mrs. Hudson's chef's hat. A key.
Is that a clue, detective, sir?
It may well be, my friend. It just may well be.
Alright, can I say? Oh, okay, I can save it at the map. Alright. So now we've got a key. Let's see. Well, let me in the abattoir. We can only find out for sure. Oh wait, I got this. Cork bottle. It says sin on it. The Inn of Sin, perhaps? Let's see. We also have the key. Let's take a look and see what the key actually says. Labeled, it reads I. Well, that doesn't tell me much. Anything about the chef's hat? Let's go back to the hospice. See if we got everything. I do remember, well, I was told to make sure to pick up, or go back to things and pick up things. So we've got a leather apron. Grab that. And glasses. Anything else? Can I go in here?
It's locked.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be?
Sorry, there's nothing happening.
Alright, so I got this. Leather apron of the style used by shoemakers and blacksmiths. Oh. It has a pocket on the front of it. Ah, at last it holds nothing. These glasses have thick lenses, of which I cannot see a thing through. Okay, well, that was that at least. This game's got like... Alright, let's go. Leading off the clues of the cork, which says sin. I only guess we're supposed to go back to the Inn of Sin, right? So let's try maybe the key on the Inn of Sin. Ah, there we go. Oh yeah, okay, I remember this now. So what I gotta do is get behind. Well, let's see if I can. I gotta get behind here. And according to Mandalore, I've gotta stand in just the right spot in order for this to work. Or he does that. Please go back behind the counter, sir. Thank you. Go back behind the counter. Ah, there we are. See, you gotta like click it just the right spot. You gotta do some pixel. Ooh. What do we have here? We got another key here. Anything else while we're here? Alright, I'm going to save it. Save your soul! He's covered in rust, of which take flakes off in your hand. Useless? Who knows? And his other key. Both of these are. I didn't mean to. I meant to look at it. They both say the same thing. Okay. Anything else here? Looks like I could go east and south. What's east? It's a metal door.
Sorry, there's nothing happening. Sorry, there's nothing happening. Sorry, there's nothing happening.
You're worthless.
Sorry, there's nothing happening.
Oh, it was already unlocked. Okay. Makes sense, I suppose. I thought maybe it was locked and I had to use the rusty key for it. Metal gate. That I could open. Wooden ladder thing.
Uh-huh. It's locked.
Of course it is. Alright, so that was a dead end. He does a aha like you're getting somewhere, then come to find out it's just a dead end. Very funny, Briggsy boy. What a, oh, box sack. Kensa takes it.
Interesting.
Keys. Can I take it? It's got an S on it, so I'm guessing that means stable. I mean, the only one I have is this one. They don't let me take them. Why can't I take them? All needs them. Flakes. Let's take everything, huh? Oh. Goodness, this matchstick, man. You gotta commit like exact pixel hunting on it in order to pick it up. The cursor shows on it for like a brief second. Give it. Makes you want to save it just for that. Alright. Anything else here? Scroll.
Interesting.
What did I just mark off? Where's my thing at? So I marked off the end of sin. I got stables, dead end, and a twar, and a bunch of question marks. I don't understand what this is.
Interesting.
Can I use these maybe on them? Oh.
Excellent. Excellent.
So what does that do? Did I swap them out? Oh, look at that, I did. O and S. Abattoir and stable. Anything else in here I might have missed? I don't see why I had to swap out the thing for that, but okay. Candle. Alright, I'll grab that. I think that's it, really. Let's get out of here. Unless there's more that I haven't explored yet. Hello, welcome to the Inn of Sin. My name is Briggs. How may I take your order? Alright, let's check out the... Oh, never mind. What starts with an O?
Sorry.
For a second there I was like, don't tell me. Horses for courses, my boy.
Oh, you poor thing. What in this world have they done to you? And why, for goodness sake? Who are you, I wonder? If only you could speak. Are you trying to tell me something?
I think he's telling me to hide.
Ah, so this is your mare, and you're being held prisoner. But why? Look at your horse. I am a horse. No, that can't be right. I love this horse.
I think he's pointing. Where's he pointing?
Interesting.
Quick check on old Bareface here, and then do a little bit more business.
I have to go now, but I will get you out of here, I promise.
Horses for courses, my lad. Horses for courses.
Well, you might as well be getting off and grab yourself a flagon of the inn. I've no more need of you tonight, Danny boy. I'll see you a bit later. I'm just gonna give them old nags of ours a nose bag, and then I'll probably join you for a jar. Horses for courses, me old son. Horses for courses.
Aha. Of course. That's what the creature was trying to tell me.
What exactly was the creature trying to tell me? Horses for courses, but what does horses for courses mean exactly? So what I've done is I've gone to a few places. I went to the bric-a-brac shop, the key didn't work there. I went to the pie shop, it didn't work there. The pawn shop.
It's locked.
Let's see if it works for the pawn shop.
Sorry. There's nothing happening.
Oh! Okay, you have to click on just the right spot, I guess? Whatever. Alright. Hello, sir. Are you here? A glass box. Well, it's mine now. What else can I nick since I'm here? A pair of glasses, okay. see anything else here.
Sorry, there's nothing happening.
I thought I'll give it a try. Hollow glass box with a lined lid. It contains nothing. These are Omegas' glasses. Have thick lens of which I cannot see through. Okay. Anything else here? Your pawn shop is boring, sir. Oh. Hello, ma'am. What's up?
Oh, you again, is it, miss?
Now that's interesting. Listen, I think you may have dropped these. I believe these are your spectacles.
What? You come round for some more, you say? Huh. Don't think I've got any more. What is it again?
No. These are your glasses.
I beg your pardon. I'll have none of that language in this shop.
These, are they yours?
Now look, I've told you once.
No. These are your glasses.
All my life, I've been looking everywhere for them. Ah, now that is much better. Thank you very much, miss. And is there anything else I can do for you?
No. Thank you, madam. You've done quite enough.
I like her. She's like someone's granny. There's a key that's clearly on the floor there, but Briggs just walks right out. Alright, going back in. Don't mind if I take this, do you, ma'am? Alright. Oh, she's gone.
I'm already carrying it.
I don't want to take it. I want to look at it. A key with the label A. So that's the abattoir. Oh, now she's back again. Okay. I'm leaving. You're weirding me out. Before we head off to the abattoir, let's make sure I gives it the old saves. Give it the old saves, we do. Now let's go to the abattoir. Maybe finally we could get something out of that. Haha. Finally I get to see the inside of the abattoir.
Whoa, what a stink.
That's horrid.
Interesting.
There's also a key on the floor here. Let's pick it up. That is horrid. What is the hat? It's a big lump of meat with a human head inside of it. I have dead end and question marks. That's all I've left. So that's gonna be a bit of a thing trying to figure out the question marks part. Is it safe to go back in here?
Interesting.
I already looked at that. Okay. Yo, Yo, creature. Horses are gone. A button. Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. That did something in the... That did something in the dead end. Oh, that's right. The psychic said left, right, and center, right? So we need to start with the left one. Left. And then we need to go to the right one and do the right one. And then the center one. There we go. Left, right, and center. That's what the mystic said.
Interesting.
Right now I'm out here. I'm saving it because I thought we were free from crashes on this level, but it's already crashed a few times now, so... Alright, so all I got left is question mark, question mark, question mark. Gotcha. In we go then. And we got this key that I think I picked up. I can't remember where. Okay, there we go.
This seems to be some type of crematorium. Wow. The smell of burning flesh is very strong here. Well, at least we know now why the snow isn't cold, don't we? Well, I think we should get back to Darkmere and wind this case up. And if I'm right, we don't have much time until the Taker strikes again. And my guess is the Registrar is next.
Alright, well that's that. So, furnace it looks like.
Jailer, I would like you to summon all of the good citizens of Darkmere to a meeting inside the town hall immediately.
What, all of them, sir?
Yes, Jailer, my good man. Every last one of them.
But, sir...
You may tell them that Detective Briggs is about to unveil the Soul Taker of Darkmere, and any that do not attend will be assumed as guilty as the Taker itself, and therefore punished as befits.
Yes, sir, Detective, sir.
The evidence has been collected, the clues have been found, and now it is time for Captain Briggs to unveil the real Soul Taker. Please don't crash.
Well, wish me luck.
Alright, good luck, sir.
Did any of you good people think to question the snow? Now, I've come far in this world, from the dungeons of Grungia to your very own Darkmere. But no matter how fantastic things have appeared, there has always been a reason and a rhyme for each of them. You see, there is no snow falling upon Darkmere. All that falls from this sky are the stark white remains of the burned and forgotten soulless ones. Let me explain, good folk of Darkmere. Who among you can remember when the so-called snow first began to fall? Does it not seem more than a coincidence that the snow began to fall as the first poor victims also began to fall at the hands of the Soul Taker? And have you never asked yourselves where the Taker came from and why here in Darkmere? A Soul Taker, as you may or may not know, is a malevolent shadow, a shapeless, formless child, spawn of the four dark generals. But a Soul Taker is not free to roam the realms of Limbo at will. No. A Soul Taker must be summoned, and a price must be paid for the summoning of such a creature. So, who would be prepared to perform such a rite? And more to the point, to what aims? Among the good people of Darkmere, there exists, shall we say, a secret society. Ah, but this is no charitable group of prominent citizens anonymously aiding the needy. No, this is an evil, greedy, corrupt society,
His lust for wealth and power means that they will stop at nothing to get what they want. The society meet in the small hall at the end of Dagger Lane. It consists of 4 members, one of which they consider the High Priest. Or perhaps I should say, Priestess. What do you think, Miss Blackley?
What?
Of course, Miss Blackley. You can't hear me, can you? And I'm sure you can barely see me also. Mr. Scourge, how nice to see you. Ah, there he is. The landlord of the very aptly named Inn of Sins. A fine upstanding citizen, as I'm sure you'll all agree. Take a good look at these people, ladies and gentlemen. These people that you know and recognize. Take a good look. For what I'm about to tell you will not sit well. Within this world that is neither here nor there is one thing that you all have in common. One thing left that you can at least treasure. Your own soul. Now, the Keeper has given each of you your own soul bottle. And it's up to you to keep it safe. But these souls are not just precious to you. There are those that collect and trade in the souls of others. With each stolen soul comes a little more power. Since my arrival in Darkmere, I have been given and found many clues. Some helpful, some not so helpful, but all relevant. I took a charcoal rubbing from the door at the end of Dagger Lane, and I took it to the shoemaker, who confirmed that he'd made 4 pairs of boots, all with the very same symbol on the heel. The design for the boots was handed to the blind beggar, who in turn took it to the shoemaker. The blind beggar stated that the messenger had the smell of death about him. Also the smell of the fields. Hay, in fact. I do believe that Mr. Scourge here is the proud owner of an abattoir and a stable. 2 odors that would certainly match that description. I also found strands of hay on and around some of the victims. Miss Blackley. Yes. Of course you're a little on the deaf side. Oh, and I see that you need to wear glasses. These I found at the scene of the crime. I recognized them because I'd seen Miss Blackley wearing them earlier. And then it struck me. Why would anyone so partially sighted go without her glasses? These, I believe, belong to you, Miss Blackley. You foolishly left them at the shoemaker's. You took them off, of course, enabled to look for the design with your perfectly good eyes. Now, the pair that you're wearing now, I took from the shop of Onega's. Let's face it, anybody who genuinely relies on spectacles will know immediately their own pair from another.
What? Never heard so much rubbish in all me life.
Heard, did you say, Miss Blackley? And without the aid of a trumpet. Now, for those of you who cannot see, this is a stopper, a plug, a cord. You will find these in any inn or tavern. Plug in the necks of those fine jugs of ale. A good landlord will always have a number of these about his person. Now, this one I found on the ground next to the dear old pie lady. A lady, I might add, who offered up 2 significant pearls of wisdom. The first was a question. Who do you know that likes to collect things, she asked. The second, a simple but telling saying. There are those who aspire towards an ultimate goal, 7 from Limbo for 1 living soul. A note had been passed to me that led me to investigate the Inn of Sins. Now, you may be surprised to learn that beneath the inn there is a secret passage. In one direction, the passage leads directly to a spot beneath the very meeting place of the secret society. But in the other, it leads directly beneath the statue of the mayor.
There were no footprints beside the Pie Lady, because the Soul Taker's accomplice, on this occasion, only had to stretch out from the opening to retrieve the soul. But as he did so, something slipped from his pocket. Yours, I believe. And finally we come to my old friend Onegus. Onegus and I have crossed paths before. He's a collector, you know. He just loves to collect things. He has a special room. Oh, not here in Darkmere, but down in the lower echelons. That is where he keeps his collection, safe and away from prying eyes. I've been inside that room, and I've seen them. Row upon row of souls labeled and filed and ready for the highest bidder. You know, he once questioned me on the whereabouts of the safety of my own soul. My living soul.
Now, where's yours, I wonder? Yes, soul.
The Taker is here. It sits among us. Ladies and gentlemen, that poor featureless creature that you see there has for some time been a captive, shackled and chained, locked in the stables, far away from the public eye. As you can see, the flesh from his face has been carefully removed, perhaps by an expert slaughterman. Ladies and gentlemen, this poor faceless creature is none other than your very own mare. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you your Soul Taker. You know, there is always a price to pay when summoning and meddling with the great powers of darkness, as our four conspiring friends have discovered. People of Darkmere, the Soul Taker has been banished. Your mare has been returned.
Where are you going? Are you leaving us?
Yes, I'm afraid I probably am.
My father said that thanks to you, the snow has stopped.
Who do you think you are throwing your weight around like this? Okay, I get the message.
And so ends this chapter, which was a really fun chapter, I must add. I really enjoyed this one. Righty-o, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the Darkmere chapter. Probably my favorite so far of this game. That was a lot of fun. Anyway, thanks to Top Hat for all the help. Thanks for Mandalore Gaming for the inspiration to make this in the series in the first place. And I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I'm playing it. And if you do, I look forward to playing more for you in the future. And as always, I am Darren the Shiba. And remember, Ijime, Dame, Sentai, Sayonara.